One day more, another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to skill nicey. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time. One day more, a day till skill nicey. Oh boy, I am, just like you, so excited for this. And that means it's time to do one of the final Skill Nicey news updates before the album gets released tomorrow. Maybe possibly today in some countries, but who knows? Will it get released at one uniform time, or will it pop at midnight around the world? So some people will get it later this afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, or some people will get it at dead on midnight Eastern Standard Time. So, like I said, who knows if it'll be one uniform time, or it will be just all over the place. We'll find out. But good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a fantastic day today. If you're watching this in the morning, I hope you're having a good morning. If you're watching this in the afternoon, I hope your day is going well so far. I hope it continues to go well. If you're watching this at night, I hope your day went well so far, and I hope it continues to be well as we progress through the night. Anyway, like I said, this is our final Skill Nicey news update before the album gets released. Let's go. So first off, let's talk about yesterday. So in case you don't know, for whatever reason, Saturday the lyric video got released, and Saturday is an absolute jam. It's an absolute bop. I love it. Some people don't like it. I did a video on my channel on why some people don't like it earlier on today, so you can go check out that video out. But Saturday got released, and also the bigger news from yesterday, Tyler got a haircut and his hair's pink now. Josh, in a promo they put on their Instagram as well as on their Twitter, Josh was doing his whole opens his mouth, everything turns blue toy thing again, except he was turning objects pink. So like there'd be some tape on the table, he would turn it pink, a stapler turn it pink, then he was about to turn trash pink, and then Tyler walks in the door like, hey Josh, and then Josh turns around with his mouth like doing the whole magic thing, and it turns Tyler's hair pink. And it gives us two fantastic meme faces that I absolutely love. So that was the big news from yesterday. The release is Saturday, and Tyler got a new haircut and a new hair look. And it's worth talking about the lyric video for Saturday. Yes, it's not a full-on music video. There shouldn't be a lot to talk about, right? Well, there kind of is. This mainly stems from one person on Twitter. This is Olive 21 Pilots logo, fixed theory about Bourbaki at Olive_Annie on Twitter. So their tweet thread goes like this. Okay, so everyone knows that 21 Pilots released the lyric video today, right? Right. First of all, we have these mountains. We were supposed to see waves, and then they provide two pictures here of this very blurry thing. Then we get these what are supposed to be waves, but they look a lot like mountains. The verses after see have Dima characteristics in them, like, and you zoom in and it does like show a couple things that does resemble the Dima aesthetic of like just that rough, smooth surface. Life moves slow on the ocean floor, feeling great. Can't feel the waves anymore. Catch me floating in circles in my fishbowl. All of that is about Dima, and the part when Jenna's talking, there is some Morse code right in the background there that they have so kindly circled for us. And yeah, but there's an existent 7 digits, 7 dots in the sequence, which I'm gonna call slash. So the sequence is HS 5SS 5S 5SS 5S. I googled 5SS, and it is a Japanese organization method partnerized in company for better results. This method is similar to the automatronics theory created by the Bourbaki group, so everything is connected. Now, I probably jumbled a lot of that, and I'm of course putting these tweets on the screen right now because, like, of course, give credit where credit is due. But yeah, so indeed, the lyric video of Saturday does have a lot of lore within it, even though it's not a full-fledged video like Choker as well as Shy Away. Moving from one person who does theories over to another, we are going to be talking about Ava again. That's great fans Ava, who did the whole Fairy Queen theory and a whole slew of other theories that I want to cover on the channel still. I know JLAndersonMusic gets released tomorrow, however, a couple of theories are still worth mentioning, especially this Iceland theory that I've been wanting to talk about for quite a bit. So Ava was responding to someone on Twitter yesterday by the name of Rita2 at Chokerdema. And Chokerdema, Rita2, posts these two pictures right here with the caption, "This is definitely Tyler and Josh. I wasn't sure before because of the hair color, but now it makes sense. It's pink. I'm sure we will be seeing these in the Dema livestream representing how they're puppets in the hands of Dema." Ava responds, "The outfits too. They're literally puppets," to which in Ava's own tweet responding to the story pointed out by Jason Zada's story posted by Chokerdema, Ava responds, "The pilots could be their puppets. They're performers. Are they aware of that or not though? Either way, they're perhaps being used to draw us in further." And then of course, Ava puts the pictures of the two puppets, then reputs the picture of Tyler and Josh standing side by side with each other, and then finally Tyler and Josh wearing the same outfits that the puppets are in, and it is crazy. It's so crazy how everything is tying together. And I do want to bring up this picture right here for a moment, because I'm going to give you one last theory before we go into tomorrow. And this is a theory I was talking with someone on Discord about. Let me get their name really quick. But basically, we were talking, messaging back and forth, and they showed me this picture, and then they've brought up this picture as well, the old trench picture of Tyler and Josh back to back. And I looked at them in succession, and then I realized something. I realized that, hold on, their name is side logo Dylan_Red100. Thank you very, very much. So I noticed that the hands on Tyler and Josh look identical with what each person is doing on the other side. So we take a look at what Josh's hands are doing. They're kind of doing a similar thing that Tyler's doing in the Trench album, and Josh is on Tyler's side. And then we take a look at Tyler, who's now on Josh's side. He's doing kind of a similar hand thing, but not quite. And just seeing these two, and just the way even they're leaning, makes me think that possibly, this might be grasping at straws here. They're in each other's bodies. You seen the movie Freaky Friday, the one with Lindsay Lohan and that other person whose name escapes me at the moment, where they swap bodies and it takes like a thing for them to swap back? That kind of reminds me of what is happening here, like that Tyler is in Josh's body and Josh is in Tyler's body. And it's just a small theory, but it kind of makes sense why the sides have switched, why Tyler's now on Josh's side and why Josh is now on Tyler's side. And just these two back to back is the evidence I got. That is all the evidence I got with it. So that's just a spare of the moment theory. I don't, probably holds no weights because I'm just basing it off of these two pictures, and the hands could just be coincidence, but who knows? So let's go ahead and move on. Before I continue, I do want to remind people who live in London as well as in Sydney, Australia. You guys got some pop-up shops coming up, and if any of you are planning on going to these pop-up shops, I would love if you took photos or even possibly did a video, like a vlog sort of thing, and I would love to feature you guys on the channel. And I think it'd be really fun to show us what we here in the States as well as in other countries are missing, and people who can't go to these pop-up shops. So like I said, if you want to send anything in, just go ahead and feel free to email me at JLAndersonMusic@gmail.com, and I'll feature you gladly on the channel. And same thing goes for everyone who lives in California going to those Hot Topic photo ops with Trash the Dragon. If any of you are planning on going, feel free to, well, like I say, email me also, and or just drop the pics in the Discord server that is in the link in the description box below. Live.21pods.com hasn't changed for once. Like, there's actually no update with the website. The only thing that's updated is if we look at the screen right now, we just see promotional material for Saturday on the album screen as well as on the main thing in the front. Other than that, there are no real changes to the site. There's not really any change to the site whatsoever. Now let's move on to the boys proper. Clicky Spam on Twitter posts some picture that the 21 Pods posted on Instagram of them getting ready for the concerts. And the big one is this image right here with Tyler having his back towards the camera with his pink hair with his camouflage jacket on with the yellow tape. That's right, it's the jumpsuit jacket. It seems to be coming back. And as Clicky Spam points out, it seems to be combined with the other eras as well. Like with this image of Tyler, we see him like doing like the choker style of outfit, the stressed up, blurry face era kind of outfits. And then we get to this final one right there where Tyler is talking to someone. And I posted this question on Twitter earlier today. Who is that in the background playing guitar? Who is that? And I'm very jealous. I am, as a guitar player, and I'm super jealous, and I am super hyped. Who are you, sir? I'm very jealous. Also, go Buckeyes. TOP today also shared this photo. It says, the caption says, first look at a set piece for Friday's live stream, and there is a lot to dissect here. So we get like this brick house sort of thing. We get like this garage door with the Scale Nicey album cover painted on it. We get like this overhead balcony that says Sigh with like the colors going across the top of the banner. We get Ned's Bayou right there. And we also get a set of numbers right underneath that door, which is 8642. I haven't had a lot of research to do with any of these numbers, so if you can think of anything that's to do with these numbers, let me know down in the description box, the comment section below. And finally, we move over to our boys' Twitter at 21 Pilots. Now, they posted a couple of things today. First off, the first post they make is the fact that, and I quote, need dinner for our live stream? Enjoy a $0 delivery now through Friday on the official 21 Pilots burrito. They put a link there and a little picture showing the burrito in the ad again. And that burrito is so good. It is bussin', and I am getting one on Friday. Me and my girlfriend are getting one. It's her first time getting one of these burritos, so I am super excited. It is so good, and I am in love. However, that is a minor footnote in what else they put today. So later on today, they posted a thing that was advertising the Zane Low interview, which I did a whole recap for last night for the people who can't access Apple Music. I did a whole highlight bullet point video last night on the channel as well. But the interesting thing comes into their caption. So here's the post. Seems fine on the outside until we read the caption. On the other side of this link is the full interview Tyler did with our friend Zane Low. It's all about your new albums scaled in, thank you, Car, scaled in icy at Apple Music, apple.co/Zane. Now, a couple of things to dissect in this, and credit to Ava once again, because Ava is wonderful, and she pointed this out for me. So you get a couple of interesting wording in here. First off, it doesn't sound like any kind of human or like normal person would write this, because like just on the other side of this link, that is very unnatural saying. But it's an interesting thing to say our friend Zane Low. I mean, finally outside, because like it could be Tyler and Josh's friend. But the interesting thing comes in this wording. It's all about your new album, Scale Nicey. All about your new album. So, and that is just an interesting choice of words. Your new album. So, your as in the bishops, the people of Dima, us. That is just very interesting wording. And it continues over to tweets like just showing more rehearsal pictures. And it's this one here. Closer and space space closer to Friday side logo. New album and live stream. Now, the thing to focus on in here is the word closer, because if I took a screenshot there because I'm going to take a closer screenshot of this, but if we take a look at the word closer now, you can see that it has the slash through the O, which is pretty interesting because like then the closer comes back later on and it's not in there at all. So that just that and the wording. Then they reply to their own tweet by saying rehearsals continue, with them in this background that we've been seeing all ever with Nightmare Trash that's going to be making an appearance at the live stream. Nightmare Trash is just going to haunt me forever. But the important thing here is if we take a look at the wording again, rehearsal continues, that O still has the slash through it. So very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff indeed. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. That is your Skill Nicey news update and the last one before the album gets released. And that is such a weird sentence to say. Like, I remember when this all first started, like, I'm gonna do a whole video just about this whole experience next week on the channel, but we're almost there, guys. We're almost there, and wow, it's weird and it's hard to believe that it's already here. We didn't have to wait a half year. We had this month and a half of this hype, and now we're here. We did it. We made it. One day more. It's surreal to say the least. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna edit this video so that way it can upload proper tonight and not come out later on and like just not upload because the Wi-Fi goes out or my MacBook falls asleep. But yeah, I will go ahead and I'll see you guys later. What? Probably another video today before the album gets released. I'm excited. Anyway, guys, I'll see you all later. Goodbye and good night, but more importantly, have a good day. One day more.